What up?
Vibes are hoy.
The vibes are so high.
Yo, so obviously they know this. We go over this all the time. We didn't record this a month ago. We recorded this 2 days ago, but we just had Duncan Trussell on.
Yes!
2 nights ago. These
was
episodes
so
will
sick.
come out like several weeks apart.
Yeah.
And vibes are high. Universe is great. God smiled down upon us and said, it's not done, baby. Boom. Here's Tom Barber.
Tom Barber.
Yeah. So a little context on Tom Barber. You might have heard us, or like if you follow my Instagram stories, which I've actually never plugged my personal Instagram on the show, and you haven't either. We should start plugging our shit, bro.
You should.
Plugging our shit sounds weird. I don't
Yeah,
know. I don't know if I want to do
it
that.
actually does sound pretty weird.
Hold it
Anyway, if you follow my Instagram, if you see my stories, you know that I've been like absolutely obsessed with this band called Darko.
Yes.
And
he's wearing a Darko shirt.
Yeah, I am. I'm wearing an acid inject shirt. And don't get me wrong, I love Chelsea Grin. You know that. Like, Chelsea Grin is awesome.
Absolutely.
But
Oh, yeah.
today we have Darko in the studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. And like I can only hype you up so much, but like you know, you're
Y'all got to understand, we're geeking out because this is a dude from one of our favorite metal bands.
Yeah.
And we've loved metal together for so many years.
since we were like 11
right
and
there
12
on
years
the
old
wall.
together. Yeah. But anyway, long story short, like this is to me, this is just as big as Duncan Trussell. This is just as big as anybody out there.
Hell yeah.
Tom Barber, what's up, bro?
Not much. It's a beautiful day. We got some creme brulee this morning.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
We went
had
to
some
a
creme
little,
brulee.
went to a little French
it
cafe.
was nice. It
Had
was
some
beautiful.
crepes. That was
Yeah.
some good
Hot,
shit, dude.
Very hot today.
Oh, it's so
Yeah.
hot outside.
Too hot, but I mean it's beautiful. Make sure to stay in front of my face. I get used to that. It's good. It's I like being here. It's just very hot.
Yeah, hot as hell, dude. I think what would be a really cool story is if we tell how we met.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's
you want
start.
to tell your side?
Yeah, I'll tell my side.
and then I'll tell my side.
All right. That's fun.
We'll see if they line up.
Yeah.
No, they do. Look, he'll be in the opposite room mentally. You're not in here. Right?
Okay. Oh,
All right. So for a couple of days, I had just started getting more into like manifestation. And for me, my version of manifestation is like, I figured out like, hey, I love using my voice. I like being able to shout. Obviously, I'm in a metal band. I think that's fun. That's like the way I've gotten a lot of my information and what I have to say across these past couple of years. But I was like, you know what? I want to do it because I'm feeling really good today. And what I do is I jump up and down and I'll like literally throw my hands to the sky and I'll just say, I am happy, I am healthy, I am wise, I am overabundant, I am joyous. Above all, I am grateful for everything that comes my way. And I repeat it not 1,000 times, but I over and over and over and over, and I'm jumping and in turn it's like makes me feel like silly and goofy, and I feel like that invokes, you know, like the feeling of, you know, graciousness or happiness, whatever.
And it's childlike, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, totally.
And a couple of days in a row I've been doing it. On I think it was the 4th day, I was going to go buy Pokemon cards because that's like my new thing.
Hell yeah.
I'm obsessed with Pokemon cards. And,
We can relate.
Yeah. I mean,
oh yeah.
Pokemon are dope.
Come on.
If you disagree, you're still in on me, but come on now.
But it's the original 150 that matter.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh yeah.
Let's just be real here.
Oh,
I mean,
dude, no doubt.
The new stuff's cool, but
Who's your fave from the 150?
Charizard.
Bro, that's my favorite.
Charizard. Come on.
Sick.
Or
Love
Scyther.
Charizard.
Scyther's
sick.
badass.
Scyther's sick.
Blade Arm. He's like Baraka, but
Do you want me
kids.
to? Do you want me to
Yeah.
really disappoint you right now before you continue your story?
Yeah, go.
My fave is Mewtwo.
I like Mewtwo.
How is that disappointing?
He's like a Psy being, of
Yeah,
course.
for some reason,
How
most
is
of
that
the
disappointing?
For some reason, most of the time when I say it's Mewtwo, people are like, "Ugh, obviously it's Mewtwo because he's like the strongest." I'm like, no, he shoots like balls of shadow. That's why I like him. He's like an alien.
Forgive me.
I
Nick.
would have. What's
Oh,
up?
God.
Mewtwo's a guy.
Yeah.
It's a Pokemon.
All Pokemon. I mean, is it Pokemon or Pokemon?
It's Pokey people.
It's a male.
It's Poke
It is a
people.
male.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I was just judging by the hips. That's all.
He's got nice hips.
You looked it up.
You looked up.
Oh, he looked it up.
No, I know. I don't have to look that one up. Okay, I know.
Yeah. Back to the hardcore affirmations story. Sorry.
Dude, telling you jump up and down, act crazy, act silly, and then like just think of, if you can't think of a happy thing, be happy in that way. And you know, I did it my first time with my lady, and we were jumping up and down, and I felt so happy, right? But obviously, I'm going back in the story. The day that I met him, dude, I literally, before I got on my motorcycle, because I stopped doing it, jumping up and down, I was like, I feel like I'll feel better if I'm on my motorcycle. And whenever I'm on my motorcycle, I'll go rip it down the road, and it'd be Like to the point where it's like, this is a little fucking dangerous. I probably should have been doing this and screaming to the sky, but it works. And I said, I will meet somebody today who will change my life forever. On my mother, on my father, on my ability to walk, whatever it is you want to like.
Oh, we believe you here.
Bro, because I wanted to meet someone while I'm getting fucking Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
I was like,
right.
Instant manifestation. Here we go. I'm going to be going to the fucking, here we go. Because like, bro, I've been manifesting money. Like people have been coming to me and working and I'm like, what the fuck? It's crazy. Nobody's at the Pokemon store. Nobody's there. So I'm like, fuck, whatever. It's okay. It's okay. I go home, play some video games for a little bit. And it was like 3 hours later, I'm going through my emails because I'm checking through if anybody wants a vocal lesson or something. And then I see in fucking giant letters,
All caps, baby.
all caps, it's like, what did you say? You said,
I know what I said because I said in all caps, guest spot for dope conspiracy podcast.
that's what it was.
That was the subject line because I saw. I'm gonna let you finish your story, but I saw on your Instagram you were like, "Hit me up for guest spot on Trex," and I was like, "Bitch, I got a guest spot."
I mean, here I am.
The time was hot. So anyway, so what happened next?
Well, long story short, I read half the email and I was like, that's more than enough for me. And I just told him fucking text me, and ever since then we've been talking for hours a day.
Yeah, every
catching
day.
up, just having some downloads every so often we talk. It's been quite magical, to be honest with you.
Instant click.
Instant,
Yeah, and I feel like he's been teaching me some crazy shit, and it goes without saying, like I have a lot of crazy shit to teach him and you boys as well. But it's been wild, man. I'll tell my side. So I was just having a bad day, like a bad day at work. And I wanted to go home. I'm self-employed, so I can kind of like come and go as I please. But I like responsibly, I at least try to do the right thing. And it's like I shouldn't leave just because I'm in a bad mood. Like I need to get my shit done. But I just really just wanted to go home, and I was just looking for the first reason. I swear to God, 3:33 p.m. Lightning strikes, thunder, power goes out of my office. I forgot to mention this part because I was having a bad day. I had listened to every Darko track on repeat in my headphones. I was just bumping Darko, dude. Every song, the EP, the album, the singles, and I heard every track just working away. Lightning strikes at 3:33 while I'm listening to Darko. At some point within minutes, I looked at your Instagram and it said, hit me up for vocal guest spots. I literally screenshot that. I sent it to Nick. I said, bro, that'd be crazy. Like maybe we can get him on a track someday. Anyway, so moving forward, power goes out. I go home. I said, fuck this. I want to go home. Closed my laptop, ran home, typed up an email, didn't tell Nick, didn't tell my wife, didn't tell Alex, nobody. I started typing up that email. I said, I don't have anything to lose. I'm in a bad mood anyway. Like, I don't give a fuck. Just send it. I sent the message. Within like 2 minutes, I get a reply. It just says, text me and a phone number, and I'm like, holy shit. And I called Nick, and what do I always say when I'm like, when I hit you up and I'm like got some crazy guest like Duncan Trussell or whatever, I always call and the first thing I say is, Nick, do you love me, baby boy? He says, yes I do, yes I do, because he knows that means something hot's something big is about to happen. And I said, fucking Tom Barber, he wants to come on the show. And then like it's progressed from then, and now we're like homies, it's more than that now. But that's how it started. It was like, whoa, the music guy, this is crazy. And now it's like way more than I could have ever imagined. It's just been like incredible knowing you. And point being, manifestation is real.
Yeah.
We manifested Duncan. We manifested Tom. Tom manifested us. It's like, what are you guys going to manifest? Get to work.
Absolutely. It works.
Yeah.
It works.
Don't forget to be grateful.
Yeah, grateful.
While you do it.
Grateful.
Embody that feeling of happiness, and guess what? If it doesn't come in a day and a month later, you're going to get it. It's just, look, everything comes to you when you need it, and it comes to you at the right time. Because maybe if he sent that email to me a couple of months ago, probably wouldn't have seen it. Probably would have looked over and been like, what the fuck is this shit? But in that day, in that moment was the right time I could have ever been to get that information. And
I had nothing to lose. That's why I was like, I'm going to send it. I don't care. I'll probably never meet him anyway. Like, whatever. Oh, days before, Alex was like, you need to start doing cold emails. Remember? Every little thing kept leading up. And like, just to kind of prime you a little bit, wind you up so that we can like fucking unleash you on the Omies here soon. The thing that's so profound about this is Nick and I have been into metal ever since we first became friends it's about 15, 16 years ago now. It's been the one thing we've always, other than like the nerd stuff, everybody likes that.
Yeah.
But metal's obscure relatively to the 7 billion people of the world, but we've always clicked on that. First time I ever went to your house, I saw you shred that. It was a white Schecter, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was probably playing Kill Switch
You were
Engage.
playing Kill Switch Engage. Yeah. And I was like,
told you, dude.
Was it a Hellraiser? Hellraiser?
It was a Hellraiser.
Was it blue?
No, it was white.
White?
It was white.
Did it have the pearl inlays?
Yes.
Bro.
It was beautiful, man.
Nobody ever got that guitar.
It was pretty.
It was beautiful.
It had a Floyd Rose tremolo. Like, it was a sick guitar.
My guitars played the same one when I was a kid.
Really?
Dave Pipanowski, shout out New Jersey.
Hey, shout out New Jersey.
East
Shout out
Coast,
Jersey.
East Coast,
Ryan,
baby.
you were just there.
Yeah, I was hanging with another shout out. My mind is blanking. Mike Romanelli and Sam Tripoli. Love those guys. They were just so kind to me in New Jersey. Took me out to the Dojo of Comedy. But yeah, I love Jersey. I got wonderful friends there.
Pizza.
Anyway, point being, it's just the most random thing. Like Nick and I have always been into metal. We're making our metal band Twiceborn, and we've been scheming for a year. Like podcast comes first. We got to get the shit off the ground. We'll do the music when the music's right. Mm-hmm. We recorded our first live drum track. Remember?
Yeah.
3 days later, I was on the phone with Tom.
Pretty wild.
The timing of this is crazy.
It's immaculate.
It's immaculate. It's weird, and it just so happens that the ally or the friend or the partner or brother or whatever you want to say that we made in this industry is the wokest dude in the game.
I want to hear the story of like how you started getting initiated into this metaphysical stuff, this spiritual stuff, this esoteric stuff. Like,
I don't think the audience fully realizes. I'm gonna gas you up a little bit. I know you said you don't like that, but remember, but there's people listening. There are people listening. So not trying to make you uncomfortable, but they need to know. This man is the front man for one of the biggest metal bands on the planet.
yes.
This is an incredible fella. This is not a chump. And we're it's like, I'm just telling you guys at home, there's not a better person in the industry to have manifested meeting Bledsoe said so. It's some destiny shit. It's weird, but we're rolling with it.
I agree with that.
Yeah, it's some destiny shit.
I'm like, the same way you guys are giving me some gas, like you don't understand how much my whole life I go through, and I don't mean this at all to anybody I ever interact with. It's very linear conversation, and okay. We could talk about the Mets. We could talk about the Yankees. Fuck, we could talk about your favorite show on TV, but like I hunger for like connection, deep connection. Like I want to understand and talk to people about shit. And most people, you have those conversations and they get very like
Uncomfortable or, yeah.
you see them, you're like, you good, bro? And it's like with you guys or even with you, man, it's like I'm just getting to know you. I could talk about whatever I want. And even if it's something that's taboo, quote unquote, taboo is subjective. I believe, that's a normal thing for as adults because it's like you're going to get mad at a kid when the kid goes, I'm talking to Jim Bobo. And you're not going to go, who the fuck is Jim Bobo? You're going to go, well, who's that? You know what I mean? Like, can you tell me who he is? And the second you understand it, the kid's like, oh, so I can tell you more? It's like the second you allow someone to be, you could probably learn something from them, right? Instead of just shooting them down, but...
Listening is powerful. It's one of the most powerful things that you could do.
Speaking is too, man. Yo, this man's like on a mission to wake up humanity.
Yeah, I want to know how you first like started getting into this kind of stuff.
So, to be vague, I believe everybody at some point in their life kind of like looks around them and is like, this is kind of fucked up. Whether it's politics or law or religion, whatever construct we all fall into, because we all fall into that hole or that box at one point. You fall into something. I don't know, whatever the fuck it is, you give wholeheartedly to it. Even if it's being an atheist, be like, nothing exists. We all fall into something.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For me, it's when I really started seeing like around me, like my sister had a lot of like drug problems. And no matter what my father, my mother would do for them, no matter how thousands of dollars they would do for rehab, no matter how much love, the family would give her. Cause look, dude, she had, diabetes at a young age, and she went to a coma at first for like 2 months.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So like my parents have always been like with her, and even through her addictions growing up, and I'm like, through me, I'm like, yo, her, but like, can I really say that? Cause like whatever she grabs onto, that's what she's gonna be. It's compassion, I guess. Ultimately, it's like you do what you want to do as long as you're not hurting me, but she still is hurting everybody in the family. But long story short, that really opened my eyes to that. Look, even internal pain, it doesn't have to be from outside the walls. It's internal pain. And, I would look for everything beyond that would make me feel good, whether it be like Xanax or
whatever
alcohol. And look, you do what the fuck you want. Everybody does their own thing. You have your own thing. And for me, it was a really shitty Band-Aid. And then pulling it off later on, going through withdrawals and things like that was fucking horrible. And then you realize these are the same people, the pharmaceutical people, the same people who are a part of the system. Bro, it's like, look, the fucking Matrix. You want to, everything's connected to one thing. And then from there, you're like, okay, it can't all be evil. There's no way. There's no way it can all be bad. Because if this is the case, this is the shittiest story ever told.
Like hell.
Fuck.
It's hell. Yeah.
Which I don't believe that is, because hell is perspective, totally.
For sure.
Yeah, it's the whole
We
philosopher's
did
stone thing.
a whole episode about
this can
that.
be heaven or hell. It's your choice.
It's up to you.
It's what you vibrate with. Yeah.
For sure.
And long story short, The Matrix later, a couple things through the media have kind of like looked at things like, oh my God, I'm not the only one. And through there, I believe minor manifestation, like craving friends, I met a buddy of mine, and his name is Nate Hill.
Shout out Nate.
Shout out Nate Hill.
Yeah, his real name is Thomas, you phony. Real name is Thomas, believe it or not. But Nathaniel, I met him we went on tour with Chelsea Grin, and he went out and guitar teched for us. And look, this normal ass dude, chill dude, hanging out. We'd been randomly, he'd be like, you don't believe everything you see in the sky is just plain, do you? And I look at him, I'd be like, all right.
Based on that, I want to meet this person.
Yeah. Oh no, I would love to. Yeah, he sounds like he's told me a lot about him. He sounds like a great guy.
He's a cool dude.
Yeah.
Nate, he can sing really good. He's
hell yeah.
real good with flying drones. He can do music videos. He's a brilliant dude.
Sick.
Long story short, we're sitting there in Hawaii, and we're talking more and more, and he has this book. It's called The Gods of Eden by William Bramley. Cool book if you want to check it out, if you enjoy to read. And a lot of the pages are works cited information. So if you ever like, that's not true, and you go to the bottom, you're like, oh, it is true. Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's super humbling information. And I'm sitting there, I'm reading some of it, and I'm not a speed reader by any means. I read a page, and I'm like, the world needs to know about this. And that was the moment I was like, Nate, we're on this fucking journey together. And I started understanding bro, there's energy, there's this, there's that. And granted, look, I've had a few people I've come in contact in my life who I know I wasn't ready for to have that type of intellectual friendship or depth, because I was just too dude, I didn't realize it. But Nate was the first person to ever extend his hand to me and be like, yeah, let me tell you about some of this shit. And dog, I would go to Utah because that's where the band's based out of. And I would stay at Nate's house, and I'd be there for 2 weeks of rehearsal, and 1/3 of which I'm at Nate's house, and we're spending 6 to 7 hours a day, just like we're doing here on the couch, speaking. And that was when I first learned what a download was. And to me, what I believe a download is information that comes to you. Sometimes you get a goosebumps or whatever.
Yeah, last night you were getting them crazy.
Oh, dude. Well, whenever you said some shit, I'm I feel it. But I feel like everybody resonates their own way.
No doubt.
But where was I going with that?
Nate, you were hanging out with him.
I was hanging out with Nate, and
wow, you're literally one of us.
He's I'm telling you, he's part of the crew.
We do that 5 times every show.
We did it with Duncan the other day.
Yeah,
Fuck, what was I trying to say? And Duncan was getting me on track. Yeah.
That's the thing. But long story short, we would sit on the couch for hours and hours and hours. Wouldn't even eat. We would just sit there and we would just talk. And none of the things we talked about, we knew. They'd come to us and they made perfect sense. And I would look at him and I'd be like, do you know what the fuck you're saying right now? And he goes, nope, but it makes sense. And I'd go, I don't know either, but it makes sense to me. And then it was probably the most profound thing ever. And then I think back to my mom pushing religion into me as a kid. And I hated it because of what was, it was her piece. And what was her piece was not my piece. And that's what I think pushed me away from it the most, because she wanted so bad that it to be my piece, because, whatever. But if there's one story I remember, one thing I remember is where 2 or more gather, I am there. Now, whether or not you want to be oh, fuck the Bible, blah, 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 I believe there's so many cool little stories.
Trust me, our audience will get it. They'll resonate with that.
There's a lot of cool little tidbits in the Bible that make you go
no doubt.
I see that. Yeah. And it's bro, it's right now, the energy feels great in this room.
Oh yeah.
It does.
Imagine if one of us was
right.
Yeah.
It would be different.
It'd be strange.
Yeah.
And one of us would either be come on, bro. And then one of us would be let him be himself. You know what I mean? It's a very interesting thing. But long story short, meeting Nate, going through that little aha moment, watching a lot of, because look, there's tons of fear porn out there for the reptiles, the this and that, and look, like I got right into that shit because it's like, what's the fucking base level of conspiracy? Reptoids are fucking, you know what I mean? You're just like, oh, fuck, that's really the case, and you're
That's
sitting
scary,
there.
dude.
It's horrifying when you first hear about it.
Maybe I kind of wish I was stupid again. Not stupid, but like
Ignorant.
Ignorant. That's not the way. I was like not aware of it. And then you get through that. I apologize for being stupid. I didn't mean that word.
It's like Cypher from The Matrix.
Yeah.
You know how he finds out what the Matrix is and all he wants to do is reverse it.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't want this. I want the stake. I don't care that the stake's not real. I want to stay in here. It's really intimidating when you start realizing like, hey, the world's not what you think it is. And a lot of people,
it's shocking.
A lot of people want to stay in the cave. A lot of people.
Consciousness is like going in cold water. You dip that toe and you're like, I don't know if I fuck with that thought. I'm just going to stay over here for a little bit until it becomes a little more acclimated to the water. You're like, I can imagine that being the way it is.
That's profound because Wim Hof teaches you through mastering your breathing, you can dive right in that cold water.
Absolutely.
Consciousness is tied to the breath.
That's how I do my breathing for the metal shit.
Yeah.
I've taken a form of Wim Hof and I've just condensed it so I can breathe. Like, remember before I was talking about the gut and the chest?
Yeah.
And you were like, oh shit. It's like it's like you know how to do it. It's just remembering how to do it. Like breathing through your gut, you'd be like H-O. So you'd be like, and then through your chest, you'd be like,
right.
So you see how it activated the one and then the other? It's like people do that. You're like, oh my God, I could do that too. It's like,
Makes sense.
Yeah. And if you can control your breathing, you can control everything around you. And that's like, what do they tell the snipers, or what do they tell a bomb squad dude? What do they tell a doctor? What do they tell?
Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer.
Yeah. It's all about controlling your breathing.
Controlling your breathing. And that's the number one thing.
That's some highly, highly mystical shit. Like breath control. That's what they tell. It's all like meditation's all about breath control. It's important.
I can tell you this. I've been telling you this privately, but I wanted to knight you on camera. I have grown up around some profoundly mystical people, some mystical experiences. I mean, you know this, but I'm just repeating it for the sake of the show, baby. And I'm trying to tell you that based on my experience, you give me the impression immediately from the moment we first spoke. You give me the impression of an individual who was born with a high level inclination to psychic intuition, psychic perception, very bright, very powerful aura. I believe that as you continue to follow this path and pull this thread, you keep telling yourself, I want to wake up humanity. That is your goal, right? You want to, or play a part. Yeah. You keep telling yourself, I want to wake up humanity. You keep following that thread and you're already here. This is like, this today is like the initiation of your journey. Like you're awake. But now this is your initiation to awaken. You see what I'm saying?
Awake, not woke. Awake, not woke.
Yeah, awake. Yeah.
Remember that. Don't say that I'm woke, please.
I did say that, but you know what, man? I like to snatch words that have been demonized and say "fuck you." I can use it too, confidently. Anyway, point being, based on my observations of meeting like the psychic spies and the CIA and all this blah 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 mumbo jumbo alphabet letter shit, you've got some gifts, man. You're very tapped in. In the 3 weeks, or I think it's been 3 weeks, that we've been talking on the phone every day, there have been moments where I don't necessarily always tell you because I'm listening, I'm observing, I'm like gauging what you know.
You can hear me fart, can't you?
No,
that's fucking embarrassing.
I can see it. No, I'm just kidding.
Whoa, that's some psychic shit, bro.
I'm just kidding. No, point being, I know for a fact that like we met for a reason. You have some dope shit to do. I really see you in the future playing a part in waking up as many people as you can consciously reach on this world. Like you got some dope shit to do, man.
I want to.
You are. You're here.
I claimed it. I claim it. That's what
You're
I
on
want.
Bledsoe said so. This is some metaphysical shit, bro.
Oh, brother, trust me, I know. The second I spoke that shit and it literally slapped me in the face with an email the same day, I was like, fuck, when like Neo starts seeing all the messages on his computer, it's like, Neo, you're awake. I was like,
yeah.
Like, dude, remember I told you the other day I was playing video games. I was getting so bummed about it. And then out of nowhere, the next person we fought, the next person was Thomas is cool 1 2 3, and I was like, yeah, all right,
yeah,
and
I'm cool.
Ended up getting our asses beat the same game. But it was just like, yo, dog, chill the fuck out, you're straight. And I was like, losing my cool over a fucking video game, which is the first time in weeks that I've kind of like lost my cool. Which is, hey, if that's the first time in weeks, then
You're doing pretty good.
That's pretty fucking good, man. You know, and it's
I'll
like,
tell you what, my dude, you're cracked at Fortnite. Like,
you are cracked at Fortnite, my guy.
yeah, but you are too. You're the one right here on the camera. Yeah, and she is too. But yeah, you're
Vicky's cracked.
Yeah,
Vicky's
for
cracked.
sure.
You're
You're a savage. Dude, the first game we played, we got to win.
Yeah. Oh, well, to be fair, you know, the algorithm only awards us so much. You know?
Oh yeah, like probably easy opponents because I was level 1.
Well, let's just say they were all hundreds. They don't got to know that. Well, they do now. They do know now.
That
They
you're
were
like-
level hundreds.
You're in the level 100s, you mean?
No, the people we fought were level hundreds.
Yeah.
In this first game, it was tooth and nail. We had to win that victory.
Yeah, and then we played. I think we played the next day with I'll just say your lady for the sake of anonymity.
Yeah.
And we played 4 games and won 3 of them. I was like, bro, I haven't played Fortnite in 5 years. These people are cracked. These people are good at this shit. I was making jokes the whole time. You remember? I was like, I'm just your water boy. Like, I'm just following them around.
the ball
like-
boy.
They're like, shoot here. Pew, 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 pew.
Yo, people get thirsty, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give them water.
That shit was fun, man.
Give them water.
Yeah. So, we should probably talk just to get it out of the way. We should at least talk some music.
Talk whatever you want.
So what got you into metal, man? I've been meaning to ask you that, but I've been saving it for this.
What got me in the metal was me not having any friends at a young age and being new in a new town because I moved to the part of New Jersey I moved to was 7 years old from Jersey City. And my parents have been working their whole fucking lives to get us out of the hood or get them out of the hood because they grew up in Jersey City and witnessed a lot of crazy shit. And you can never escape the hood. You know?
I've been to Jersey City.
Yeah, man.
Shitty. I've been
I mean,
to
you're not wrong. You're not fucking wrong.
I've been to Jersey City, and I'm telling you, we had an Airbnb there because we were hopping on the train to go to NYC for like a little 3-day weekend. Yeah. And I'm kidding you not, man. The first day we went to go get on that subway to go to NYC, there was a poor soul cracked out, like writhing in the street. Like it's a rough area compared to where I live. It's a tough place, man.
So needless to say, that young, you probably felt pretty alone at times.
Hell yeah, because even in my family, I was the fourth in my family, and I myself was a twin, but he passed away when I was younger, and that's
I remember
something.
you telling me that.
My whole life, I felt so alone. I literally even bro, it's like I see people who are twins, and I'm like,
Oh my God.
like I can't help but like, oh, I'm jealous, but like not to the point where I'm like. Oh, I'm like, man, I wish I could feel what that feels like because, like, dude, that connection the second I had, like, bro, like, any type of connection, that's, like, the closest thing I have to a brother. Because even my little brother, Timothy, he's in the Navy. Does some crazy shit for the Navy. I can't say what he does. Out of respect to Timothy, I know you won't. Like, if I said
Shout
that.
out Timothy.
Timothy, the
Shout out
fucking man. And my older brother, he works for this company, which I think they're called Chembre in New York. They sell, like, the wiring that keeps the bridges up, the bolts, they're like an Italian repair company that prides themselves on only being electric. And they're like, I think, don't fucking sue me if that's what it is, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, they're like real sought after. And he's tattooed everywhere. Big motherfucker, huge. And it's just like, if I try to talk to anything about this, they're like, Tom, you just need to go to work.
Oh
you know what I mean?
come
It's like okay.
Yeah, and then you go, and then when you do go to work, you're playing shows for 20,000 people. It's
Yeah.
like, look at me, bro.
Absolutely.
Like, okay, I'll go to work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Damn, that's crazy. So, we don't have to linger long on this part, but just
whatever you want.
go into the history. So, was when I say band, I mean like band that like was out there on playing shows, whatever. Was Lorna Shore your first band?
No, I had a band when I was younger. It was like some silly shit. Like it came from my rib cage.
Epic.
Yeah, it was some weird shit. And I mean, it was just a couple ragtag dudes from school that no one really fucked with, and literally
Like
nobody.
us.
That's better than the old band names that we had.
Yeah.
So
We had like 4.
Shotgun Apocalypse.
That's tough.
The Watchers.
Watching the Watchers.
And the Watchers.
The Watchers.
The Watchers
Yeah.
is fun.
It's all right.
What about Who Watches the Watchmen?
Right.
The Watchers.
Watchers.
I watched that recently.
Great movie.
Yeah. But so, what was in it? You said it came from.
It came from my rib cage.
Yeah.
That goes hard. That's definitely some like I butter the bread with butter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was
like,
nowhere
that
near
could have
as
been
good.
a grindcore band, man.
Nowhere near as good.
What kind of metal was it? Noise.
It was just,
that was a deep sigh.
we were in the fucking garage and just doing what we could, man. And I was playing drums at the time.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, and I was abysmal. and I couldn't keep a fucking 4/4 to, if you handed me $1,000, I'd be like, sure, and like, dog, I'm literally just want you to go fucking straight. I'm like, yeah, sure. You know, Lisa with the saxophone.
Yeah,
that was me. Except I was like, yeah, whatever. They're gonna love this. And meanwhile, no one ever liked it. They're like, dude,
can you just play the part?
Yeah. And we had like 3 different vocalists, and I was like, all right, I obviously can't do this drum shit. So
no, I saw you smashing my kit earlier today, and like honestly, man, you've got the gift.
I wish I could have did it when I started 15 fucking years ago. It took 15 years to piddle around on the drums.
No,
like
dude,
that.
I'm telling you, like you have the gift. It's just like, do you want to use it kind of situation? You know, it's up to you. You've got the gift.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
The same time he was getting into metal, we became friends.
Yeah,
15 years ago.
He's only 2 years older than me.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
like we would have been the same age. Like, yeah, that's wild. So then you moved from the Ribcage to what, Lorna?
Yep.
Then Chelsea Grin.
Yep.
Now Darko. Now Darko's your baby.
Yeah, there's my baby.
Let's talk Darko.
Yes, let's go.
Yeah.
I had no clue before I met you that Darko was like, how can I say this?
It's me and Josh literally, look, Josh writes the music, and like we bounce back and forth between things, and like
shout out Josh.
Josh is
big shout out.
He's incredible. Yeah. He doesn't give himself enough credit, and if anything, he overthinks stuff to the point where it's like, dog, you've created something like, look, for instance,
it's visionary, dude.
It is,
bro. I'm going back as soon as I get the fuck home to rewrite the EP.
Really?
Yeah, because
why?
Because he has all these, bro. He's always thinking of some shit. He's like, listen, I got this new idea. I'm like, motherfucker, I gotta rewrite all this shit because you have a new idea. Let's just write a new fucking record.
I relate to that though.
Yeah.
I really do. Like being a perfectionist, and like if it doesn't line up with your vision, even if you spent 20 hours making a song or whatever, if it doesn't quite add up to your vision, it's like, I'm just gonna scrap it.
I would love to see you and Josh in a room just to like see y'all talk, because he's been playing guitar what, a year and a half?
Joshua,
because he's a drummer first, obviously, and he taught
fucks
himself.
around.
I cannot believe
and he
that
taught himself to play guitar.
I can't believe that.
well, here's the thing.
I do, but
Yeah.
it is mind blowing.
Listen, man, just like all things, there's certain things that people don't give away. Like there's certain artists that won't show you how they get certain tones, or certain people will not show you. I mean, look, I'll say this without downplaying anything Josh does. What he does is something everybody can learn through a little bit of fucking, instead of going, how do you do that? How do you do that? It's like,
Figure it out.
Josh didn't know how to do it. And guess
Yeah.
what? He's taken over the fucking scene.
Yeah.
By, even
he's
if
a
you,
monster on that thing.
even if you learn from his dude Josh, he had another dude Josh who was in bands before, who like gave him some fucking tips and insight, but like didn't give him that much. And from a little bit he got from him, he's like, bro,
Was it Josh Travis?
yeah.
That's his biggest idol.
That's my biggest.
I know that's the funny thing about Darko is like, it's crazy because
I
we all
knew
were
it.
the same age as kids.
Yeah.
And Darko, in my opinion, this is just me. Nobody has to agree with me, but in my opinion, Darko takes that signature, like Danza
Glass Cloud.
like that dissonant, chaotic, fucking sweeping, and makes it better.
It's sexy.
It's
sexy.
It's sexy.
It's hip hop.
It's Darko's hip hop, bro.
For sure.
It's rewriting the wheel, remaking the wheel. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's like,
Darko's
it's been done.
hip-hop.
It's been done, but can you do it in a way where it's fun now?
It's fresh, exciting,
Darko will be timeless music. I feel like, just like Joshua Travis's music.
timeless. Yeah,
Yeah, like because of the groove, and it's
Exactly.
cool, man. And that's funny because we had the same influence. And like I sent you one of our tracks the other day. You said, "I hear that Danza shit, bro." I said, "No, that's that Darko shit, king."
Bro, regardless,
Nuh-uh.
you tip your hats to the OGs, but
For sure.
you tip your hats to the ones who are gonna take the fuck over. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Yeah,
even
dude.
with you guys, I know you guys got some special shit coming. I have no energy in my body to fluff your nuts if your music is good or not. If I don't like your music, I'm gonna go. I would fuck with some stuff on there. I won't be like, I don't know if I fuck with it. I'll be like, there's some things I would change, but if I fuck with it, I'm like, I'm tapping my foot or I'm bobbing my head. I fuck with it. I like it. And that's the way you gotta go. Because most people, they try so hard to writing what they think people enjoy. Bro, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Who the fuck cares?
Yeah, it's about the feel.
Write what you
about
want to
the feel,
write.
yeah.
The second you write genuine, people are going to go, I've never heard something like this before. No, you've never heard someone be real like this before.
I think
you know?
I think that's the case with all art. In my opinion, it's the same with any physical art or writing or whatever it is. It's like, be true to yourself, and everybody will connect with it. And I wonder if it's because like you're putting your genuine, true energy into it, and therefore people can feel that energy. Rather than it coming from up here, it comes from here, and then people fuck with it because they feel it came from the heart.
Bro, I shake sometimes when I'm writing to Darko because sometimes I'm just like there's just something.
Oh my God, I heard that.
Like something's on my mind and I'm like, you motherfucker. I'm like, I gotta erase that, write that in a better way because people are gonna hear this shit. And it's like, Darko was my diary at first. Darko was like, wow. Because Darko happened during the pandemic. Back when I literally...
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, 2020, right?
Yeah.
Bro, back when the fucking world tried to swallow me for my opinion. And yeah, nice try. But it's like, I'm still doing music, still crushing it, still speaking my shit, still doing me. And it's like the difference between 2 years ago, Tom, like beginning of pandemic, Tom, and 2 years ago, I forgive everybody for all the shit that they've ever spoken on me. And that's what really allowed me to like wake up because I was holding on to so much shit for, bro. It was bleeding in the Darko where it was just becoming angry. And that's why we rewrote versions of Darko that you guys haven't even heard before because they were just like
too angry.
Oh, too
Man, I
angry.
would love to hear that.
That's one of my favorite things.
It's not meant for people to hear. It's
yeah,
not really.
I understand.
Yeah,
I
I feel
understand. I'm just saying, yeah.
That's one of my favorite things about Darko is like the music arguably could not be harder.
I know.
But the lyrics are like so uplifting. I mean, obviously some songs are about different subject matter, but for instance, my fave, Dragon Chaser, is literally like, believe in yourself.
Yeah.
That's it. Believe in yourself. That's so sick. That's what the metal scene needs, I think.
Yeah.
Everybody's so like
Authenticity.
Yeah.
dark. They love that dark shit. It's like, bro, I get that that's like cool for the moment, but like if you really like take a step back and think about it, the dark isn't fucking cool because you could stub your toe in the dark. So like if you want to think of it in that simple manner, why the fuck would you put your faith into something that you cannot see anything with? At least in the light, I can go, well, I don't fuck with this, or like, and you move on. You know,
Yeah.
The dark has always been something to me now, whether metaphysical or even in
Literal.
How the fuck you know what's there? And how can you trust what's there unless you have a light to illuminate?
Yeah.
And that's what I want to do through music. And it's like for the longest time, bro, I was so negative.
You're
and
doing
then
it. You're doing it.
Now I am. I'm tricking people into thinking positive.
Well, think about it like this. Like if anybody is feeling negative emotions or feeling dark or whatever, their natural response a lot of the times, maybe even most of the time, is to indulge those dark feelings, indulge the darkness, which is what a lot of metal is. It's like shit's fucked up and it's dark, so let's talk about how dark it is and let's just talk about how fucked up it is and whatever. But does anybody actually like to be consoled that way? If you're going through a really hard time, does it help if somebody comes up to you and says, "Doesn't life suck? Isn't everything fucking terrible?" Nah, man. They want to hear, "Hey, buddy, it's going to be all right.
Yeah.
It's going to be, believe in yourself. You got this. It's all good."
Yeah. Empowerment.
That's what people need.
But that's the problem with the scene that we're in now. And look, I don't listen to anybody's band nowadays because like,
That's a smart move.
I mean, I remember being a kid and I watched Mitch Lucker before he passed away, R.I.P.
R.I.P., man.
And he went, I like Suicide Silence. I listen to Suicide Silence. And I remember I was a kid, I was like, what a fucking chick. You know, I'm like,
But he likes his own music.
Band. And I'm like, you know, wait a minute. Hold on. What's the last thing he said? You only live once, so just go fucking nuts. Like you start to realize at the end of his career, you start to be like, you know what? Yo, man, have fun. This is life. It's not about the darkness. It's not about like this, that, and the other thing. Bro, life is so fucking awesome if you allow yourself to see it. And
that's what you tell me. Like when I was stressed the other day, I was telling you like, man, I'm stressed with work, and you literally just said, "Relax, man. Life is fun."
Life rips.
That's what he texted me. "Relax, man. Life is fun."
That's facts.
Yeah,
Honestly.
it's true. It might not be in the moment what you want to
hear?
hear, but it's true. It's true, and it honestly did help me.
And in my opinion, it's like, it's better than not being here. You know what I mean? It's better than not having this journey. Not, you know?
But think of that. What is, if you can have that ideology, where does the idea, so how can someone go, there's nothing and that is it? It's like, okay, well, like, let me prod your thing for a second. If there really was nothing, and if that's really it, how could you ever be okay with just that? Because as humans,
Why would
we
you
wanna
wanna
be bigger.
believe that?
We want to be smarter. We want to have a bigger dick. We want to whatever it is. as humans.
Manifested.
Manifest.
The obelisk.
Jesus. But like, why would anybody like? Look, we all are hungering for that next step. Even if it's like, I want the promotion, I want this. You can't tell me you only think this is it, because there's somewhere in your mind that there's the next step. Even if the next step is I will become worm food, then it's not it. Then it's not it, because then energy goes elsewhere. So then in that case, you're wrong about this it, because you're
That
still-
worm's gonna take a shit, and you're gonna turn into a tree.
So like,
and you have brand new life.
no, that's not saying you're gonna be a tree.
Right.
But our physical matter left behind, like that's clearly not it. And now, yet to meet someone who can tell me, oh, well, I went there and I came back, but. There's people who have passed and come back. There's people who have taken DMT and been like, I've seen this and that. And you're like, all right, I want to see that. I want to understand that. And that then and there is like, you really don't believe this is it, do you, Squidward? You like
Krabby Patties, don't
You like to think something exists, don't you?
Yeah.
But you look through
You've
drugs.
got Alex cheesing over there. This is a good guest right here, guys.
You
This
know-
is a hot guest right here. He's got Alex cheesing.
I have to tell this.
Cheese is good.
Cheese is good.
Alex smiles when the shit's hot. That's
Yeah.
what I'm trying to say.
Listen, we're all a little attractive in here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does he not remind you of a strange mix between me, Jeremy, and Chris Jr.?
I could totally see that.
Is
yes.
it not the
I could
weirdest?
totally see that.
It's like he's one of the Bledsoe brothers.
Do I have 6 testicles? A combination
Would
of
you
3?
want
Hey,
6?
life is what you want it
It's
to
a
be.
little bit extra,
Oh,
but
yeah,
I'll take
I mean-
the load.
Let's get to work. You know,
Yo,
manifest.
I want to say something about the
Still like
DMT
that.
thing.
Yeah.
Because, and forgive me, guys, this is a story that's been told like 5 times on this show. I'll make it quick.
Yeah, go crazy.
There's a sick YouTube video. I'll show it to you if you want to see it. It's this comedian talking about doing DMT, and basically he had done it like 12 times, and he met this female entity, this magenta female entity, who they like fell in love and formed a relationship in the DMT realm. And she told him, like, we are lovers from thousands of lifetimes. We always find each other. We always find each other.
I love that.
Well, check this shit out. It gets fucking crazy. So his buddy's like, hey, man, I really want to do DMT. Do you think, like, maybe you could give me some or show me how it goes or, like, be my shaman or whatever? And he's like, yeah, sure. Didn't tell him a thing about any of his DMT experiences. He explains he believes that, you know, it's best for people to go in blank-minded, no expectations. His friend does the DMT there with him. 15 minutes goes by. He comes out, and the guy's like, how was it? What'd you see? Did you see anything? And he said, yeah, there was this magenta lady, and she said she knows you. She said she was asking where you were, like by name.
Tom,
By name.
it's mystical shit, bro.
By name.
Remember, y'all, I saw him.
I have chills right now.
Yeah.
An entity in a different realm that has never met that person, never asked for his friend by name, and had no knowledge. That guy had no knowledge of his previous experience.
There's nothing beyond death. What are you
Right?
talking
Come
about?
on.
There's nothing beyond death.
Come on now.
Duncan
Everybody's
had us
just-
rolling with his DMT story.
Bro.
Duncan.
Oh,
Remember with the lantern head cow? That shit was hilarious,
hilarious.
man. The audience has already heard it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I'll catch you up on it after. It's
I would love to watch that.
hysterical.
We'll
Oh,
watch it
dude,
later.
yeah, no, I got it. I'll show it to you.
see it
The Duncan
first.
episode. It's fun. as hell.
Yeah.
It's fun, dude. Like it's crazy, man. Like having you here today, the energy is just unreal. You know what, man? I feel like our podcast is really leveling up in year 2, and I want to take this moment to say Bledsoe Said So officially endorses Darko.
That's right.
And that's what I
Listen
wanted to
to
get
him.
into. Am I allowed to? Obviously, I'm not gonna like
Go.
share. Am
Go.
I allowed to talk about the new music?
Crazy. You heard it all already.
Yeah, like
Go crazy.
150 times.
Is it slapping?
It's okay.
Are you serious, dude? This man is a saint. This man is. I have privately and now I'm publicly officially dubbing Tom Barber the patron saint of metal. Like he is the man in the industry who he's not only at the top, literally, like, you know, through Chelsea Grin. Sick fucking music, by the way. I do love Chelsea Grin. Don't get me wrong. Like,
Oh, yeah.
it's, like as far as like your standard deathcore band goes, like it's great.
It's
amazing.
it's the best
yeah,
of the best,
yeah. But Darko though, it's got the sauce. Anyway, Tom is at the top of the game in the metal industry already through his career, and then he shines through the rest because he says, you know what? fuck this. I want to change the world. What is Darko? I set out to change the world, but it changed me instead.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I think about it ever since I heard that lyric years before even meeting you. I think that album came out, what, a year and a half ago or longer?
A little bit over,
ever
yeah.
since I heard that lyric, I'm like, this is some deep shit, bro. And that's a self-titled song. It has
hell
to. It's
yeah.
Darko.
Hell yeah.
It has to mean something.
I was hurting when I wrote that shit.
I believe it,
Really?
man.
Yeah.
I believe it. I think maybe a part of you could have been hurting when you wrote Dragon Chaser, when you said, I'm not one of you.
Oh, yeah. Dude, there a little bit of what's the word when there's a little bit of like a little, just so you know?
FYI.
FYI.
I don't know.
A lot of Darko stuff is from like, God fucking damn it, bro. Like, open your fucking ojos. Like, just open your eyes.
Just wake up. Yeah, that's what I was going to go into next.
Just wake up.
I wanted to know if I could. Go ahead.
Just wake up. That's it. That's all the message is. Just, it's like grabbing somebody without like grabbing somebody. Cause it's like, I can't tell you what to think, but you'll listen to my songs and you're going to embed that shit in your brain.
Yeah.
I was meant for more. You were meant for more. What's so hard to get? Digital gamma wave. We live in society. Words are no longer words. Words aren't words anymore. You know what I mean? Once you understand the levels of vibration and understand that energy or emotion is frequency, and when you tune into the right frequency, abundance is from all over you.
Yeah.
But if
Give
you're
us a
like
little
negative, then guess what, bro? That is what your world's
You
gonna be.
get what you give.
Enjoy your fucking reality because you chose it.
Fucking dude.
And bro,
spit that shit, man.
I suffered for 10 plus years, 20 plus years trying to understand who I was. And the only thing you have to remember is I am literally just compassion. And who am I to judge anything? Who am I to even give
And
a
you've been through a
fuck?
lot to get to this point, man.
Bro, I've had the whole community tell me to kill myself because I told them
You can talk about that.
Oh, dude, I've had
fucked.
So I basically went online one day. It was during the beginning of COVID, and I was like, I don't think it's right that they're making everybody get vaccinated. I don't think that it's fair that for me to have my job, I shouldn't be vaccinated.
Because you tour with a band.
Because guess what? Natural herd immunity or natural immunity is something that I believe firmly in. Because look, I've had skin cancer 3 times. Yes, I don't.
You have?
Yeah, bro. I don't go online and be like, I'm just like everybody else, you know. But I take my W's in loss and I in quiet, and I take my L's in quiet. The day I went out and I was like, listen, I don't want to get vaccinated, and because I've have like a compromised immunity. Like I don't know if like I could be fucked from this shit. And some kid had the audacity to be like, if you are immune compromised, the least you could do is like, are you even a doctor, dog? And it's like, but here's the thing: people have gotten to that point where you feel so comfortable sitting from you're comfortable of your keyboard and the comfort of your whatever it is to say what you wouldn't have the balls to say to my fucking face. And that's what Darko became. I was like, I can't go online because look, every day I would go online. I'd be like, look at the uprising in Sri Lanka. Look at the uprising in Cuba. Look at it's like, bro, you could tell everybody what's going on, and they're all dismantling their governments. And it's like Americans are like, oh my God, the new fucking Fortnite season came out. It's like, dog, I love Fortnite.
Yeah, I get it. Though. I get it.
If they made a Fidel Castro skin, I'd buy it. Because that's fucking hilarious, you know?
He has the Ariana Grande skin, everybody.
I bought it, of course, you know? Even if she's probably a high-ranking witch in the fucking world.
Well, don't hurt
We'll put a spell on me, baby.
Who the fuck?
I get really good vibes from her and her music. I mean, like,
Hey.
she's got good messages in her lyrics.
I believe that. All I know is
I don't
that
really listen to
I
it,
never judge anybody, but all I know is when you're embedded in Hollywood,
Yeah, it's dangerous waters. It's dangerous waters.
waters.
It's dangerous waters. We talk about that all the time, bro.
never met a soul who hasn't had something to say bad about the industry from that part of the word, from that part of the woods. And don't get me wrong, metal is like, whack. Because you make me sound big in the metal world, and I love metal, but fuck, dude, think about the whole acting world, the radio world, the news world, all that.
I mean, metal has its kingdom.
It does, without a doubt.
It's not billions and billions, but it has its kingdom.
Hundreds of millions.
And you got to remember that, man. What you're doing is great, bro.
Trust me, I reign.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, I reign, and don't you forget it. And
Yeah.
I will continue to do so.
You're at the top of that hill, man.
And but I don't go online and say that shit.
I know, but that's why I'm saying it for you, bro.
We'll put it this way. Bands wait years to put out records. My band put out 2 records or 3 records in like a year. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That was just like our way of being like, well, what do you guys got for the table? And most people couldn't keep up for it. And that's not a place from egotism. That's a place like, what do I do to talk if no one is going to listen to my talk on the internet? Well, I'm going to say it through words, and I'm going to sing it. Because guess what? The same way that you can get someone going, kitschy, kitschy, ya, ya, da, da. And I don't even know what the fuck that means.
I don't either.
And guess what? Through metal, people are like, what is he saying? But guess what? The second you read the lyrics, you're like, oh, I know what he's saying.
Yeah.
Inadvertently, I'm getting people to look at the brighter side of suffering.
Yeah.
Great reference to fucking, what's that band?
Spirit Box?
No.
Beauty and Suffering?
No,
The
Bright Side of Suffering.
I don't. I'm not,
I'll remember it
it's
later
not.
on.
It's not metal, is it?
Yeah, it is. It's OG shit.
Oh, like 2000s. Mm-hmm. Oh shit, man.
That's not After the Burial, is it? Is it what? Is it like deathcore?
Deathcore. It's called The Brighter Side of Suffering is the name of the song.
Google that.
As blood runs black.
As blood runs black.
Yeah.
Yo,
I knew it was
love
an
As
A. I
Blood
knew it
Runs
was an
Black.
A.
Need
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Need
That was like
you.
my first band shirt.
Yes.
As Blood Runs Black.
I knew it. What's
Remember
that
in
one
high school?
song? My fears have become my
fears have become
phobias.
phobias.
Yep.
Remember back in high school, I used to be able to hit that on the double bass.
Yeah.
I can't now. It's
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, you'll get it back, son.
yeah, I used to be able to cleanly hit that on the double bass.
Those chops back, bro.
Oh yeah,
The super fast
they're
part.
coming back fast.
Yeah, but I'm an old man now.
Y'all wait till you hear this music. Ryan's killing it on these drums.
It's not.
Thank you, dude.
Yeah, it's
Thank you,
super
buddy.
sick. Yeah, that was one of the first like really heavy bands that we were into.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
forgot that was them. I
And
knew it was an
Oceano.
A and Oceano. Yeah, I knew it was an A, something with an A. I thought maybe After the Burial, but
After
yeah.
Barrel Sick too. Pay homage to the greats.
I saw
Always.
them. I saw them back in May. I saw After the Burial. Remember?
with Brand of Sacrifice.
Yes.
I was literally supposed to go to that
I
show,
know.
and the day of the show, me and Casey both got COVID.
I know, man. I was on the way and
The
got
day
the
of the
call,
show.
and he felt so bad too. I felt bad that you felt bad, but I feel like there was something that wasn't really stated. I want to add a little bit more context about you and why it's so profound. That you're doing what you're doing. Tom didn't really tell the whole story. I'm going to keep it a little vague, but tell it enough to where the audience understands. Not only did you just post your opinion about saying like I don't want to get vaccinated. The whole fucking, or at least it felt like the whole fucking industry came after you.
Oh, dude.
You
the
had
dude from-
people, thousands of messages, right? Of people telling you to kill yourself.
Oh, dude, the dude from Oceano, Adam, literally was online telling people, and look, not to slander his name, because look, I forgive that dude, and everybody
That's
is
the
in.
move.
Hey, like even my heart, it fills with compassion when I think about this dude, and it's like,
And to be clear, it's not like we're endorsing anything one way or the other.
No.
this
Tom,
isn't beef.
Tom is telling his experience, and like I honestly, I don't care what it is. If you share your opinion and people tell you to kill yourself,
Thousands of people too.
fucked.
But
His
bro,
DMs were flooded. Kill yourself.
That is
fucking kill yourself.
disgusting.
Bro, and it doesn't help that my peers are the same people telling these people to go do it. Like the chick from Spirit Box, not to slander names or anything.
Sure.
All of everybody. I've heard getting messages from people saying, even right now, it's like overwhelming to think about. It's like, they're in the trees. I'm like thinking about it right now.
Yeah.
Like all these people have been like, so-and-so said this about you, so-and-so. I'm like, bro, I've never even shaken hands with so-and-so. I've never even met so-and-so.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
if they had one intellectual conversation with me and sat next to me and talked to me, they wouldn't say a thing about it. But then again, I think about people who have and how quickly it is to descend into fear and point when you, like I said, the dark is unknown. And when darkness can be seen as unknowing or physical, I can't see. And people didn't know what was going on for a couple years. And look, I'm not saying I'm like, I was trying to warn you. I'm just like being like, look, I chose my side. And not saying my side.
I get it. You stated an opinion. Break it down. You stated an opinion.
Just like everybody's doing
A
nowadays.
fucking opinion.
Just like everybody's allowed
Yeah.
to do nowadays. But the second it goes against the mainstream narrative, that's when everybody doesn't like what you have to say. And that's why, look, I'm not even going to delve deeper into it, but it's interesting. All the tours I've been on, I've never been sick with COVID. But everybody who's been vaccinated around me, they all get the sniffles, they get this and they get that. And it's like, well, now you see all this information coming out. Like in the UK the other day, they said 92% of people who have passed away from the COVID are triple and quadruple vaccinated. And that's a news source. And now look, I'm not going to be like, this is fact. Because look, I say fuck the news to the day I die. To the day I die.
Yeah.
But that was from the news. And that was on mainstream TV in the UK. And it's like, wait a minute. Why is no one saying that out loud? You know what I mean? And it's like, I'm not going to go online and be like, told you so, because who the fuck is that going to benefit? It's going to benefit nobody. And that's why, look, I said my part, said what I had to say, and I'm at the point now, it's like, yo, if you want to come chat with me, my arms are wide fucking open, and we'll chat as much as you want. Just come at me correct. Don't come at me with hatred, anger, or And I'll listen
Violence.
to you. I'll talk to anybody, bro. But that's the difference between me and most people. I'm not gonna. I used to be that guy to be like, man, that guy. Now I'm like, you know what?
I forgive him.
I get that's why he's acting his way, or they're acting their way because they're just afraid.
That's compassion.
Fear.
And he's
Fear-
being honest, man. He called me the other day and he said, it was the weirdest thing. He told me the story about the guy from Oceano. And I don't have a problem with him. Like, if he ever hears this someday, I don't know him.
Whatever.
And, you know, I'm just telling, you know, how it went down. And he says, dude, the weirdest thing. My friend Nate, the guy that we were talking about earlier, he said, my friend, I think it was Nate, right?
Yeah, Nate.
Went out and did a video project with him in Utah or wherever. And the guy from Oceano, Adam, told his friend Nate essentially something like, I feel really bad for how I talked about Tom. Tom called me about that, and he's like, what do I do? What do I do? Would it be wrong of me? Tom's immediate response was like, I should just forgive him. I should just forgive him, right? Like, it would be wrong of me to not, like, protect my energy. And I was like, you know what? Fuck that, Tom. That was some evil, hateful shit. He tried to ruin your life. He tried to cancel you. Forgive him in your heart.
Yeah.
Protect your energy.
Yeah.
You know, it's weird. It's like, he really means what he's saying about the compassion thing. It's really actually humbling to see, like, to be able to, like, push you up and be like, keep going, motherfucker. Don't fall now. Don't fall now. You know?
And I never had that in my life, bro, because it's always been someone, bro, it like chokes me up to think about, but like, I've always had people around me willing the darkest thoughts out of me or willing the worst out of me. But like, long story short, that situation happened. Had the opportunity to help out some buds in CG. And it was, look, I wasn't about to join the fucking band. It was literally like, look, their homie was down and out, and they were like, yo, we need this record recorded. We have 50 fucking grand in this record. We need it to be recorded. And it wasn't like, yes, now I'm going to be in the band. I was like, all right, I got you, dog. Me on a Chelsea Grin record? Fuck yes. I would be honored.
Because Chelsea Grin was around, like, you probably knew about them when you were a kid, right?
I was walking to the bus stop listening to
Absolutely.
that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
I was like, I was fucking
Yeah.
pissed as a kid, but like, that's where it's, and then I was on tour with Lorna Shore and I got a phone call being like, yo, so this isn't going to work out with Homeboys. Like, you want to do this? And I was like, yes, I do. I do want to do this. And this was, bro, right after, a little bit after the fucking Vegas shooting, because I was there for that.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
You were in Vegas?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Man, Lorna Shore was there. And I was at the shooting in Philly. Just up beyond the door. Bro, my life, I'm around darkness follows me. I was
It's
literally
like trying to take him out, man.
swear to you, I'm not saying like they're following me, bro, but
Right.
how is it that, what are the odds that someone is at 2 mass shootings?
That's
what are the odds?
Pretty wild.
I'm not-
pretty wild.
I'm not saying that, look at me, bro, and please, you say, take this right as you want. All I'm saying is, it's kind of weird how I've been around these things when they've happened. And I'm not saying the government's Tom Barber fucking eye locked, because I am the last person these motherfuckers would be watching. Like,
Yeah.
and if you are, have fun. There ain't much going on. But like,
Well, there is now.
well, there is now.
This program.
There is now, but like, it's funny to think about, bro, where I am, where I was, and all those negative things that transpired me to be on this fucking couch. It like makes me laugh.
Yeah, well, I want you to really fully understand and accept that every one of those things that happened to you, the traumatic things, the people hating you, has pushed you to reach a breaking point to realize, like, there's only 2 ways you can go. It's either down or up.
Up.
Yep, and you're choosing up. And I think, dude, it's so ironic because in the old days, like when Chelsea Grin was around when we were like in high school, I didn't listen to the shit back then. Because
neither.
like
I just knew some songs.
Yeah, right. Because the album art was all like people getting mutilated and shit. And as a kid, that scared me. I'm like 14 years old, you know, like, oh, this is scary. I listen to it now though, since you've been in the band. It's hot as fuck. But point being, Chelsea Grin went from being a band that was all like the devil, Satan, hell, and now like I've heard every song on the album twice. Because full disclosure, I have the new Chelsea Grin album on a file. He shared it with me. I have the new Darko album, and I have the Darko EP that's going to come out after the album. And I've listened to them over and over and over. And like Tom shares me the lyrics. And if you don't mind, what are the lyrics for Josh Bloom?
Oh, the isness is what it's called. It goes, I am everything. I am the isness. Electricity, a minefield of emotion. One of many in this massive commotion. Here in the now, it's done because it's spoken. Feel me when I say it's not hate, merely observation from a relaxed state. Irate so over it, complacency is so sobering. Do you know who to blame? It's we who carry shame. That's like one part of it, but
That's
Again,
epic.
I didn't write that.
Right, it's a download.
Dude, he literally
I didn't write that.
I say the word infiltrated, although that wasn't his intention, but he literally infiltrated like one of the most famous satanic metal bands on the planet.
And flipped them.
And now it's all about consciousness and manifestation and positivity and light. Like, that's some baller shit, Tom.
Bro, Lorna Shore was a Christian band turned dark because of me.
What?
Really? So you did the opposite there?
Yes. Lorna Shore was
Wow.
originally a Christian band when I joined.
That's wild. You did both sides.
Think about that.
That's the duality, bro.
Yeah, straight up, dog.
Fuck yeah.
Look, I'm
He's like, I
paying-
play both sides, motherfucker.
Look, one must know darkness to understand it.
That's
right?
right.
It's a
And
gray
it's-
Jedi. You're a gray Jedi, bro.
That's hilarious.
Yo, I have a question.
We're at an hour. Okay.
Cool. Do you do the vocal patterns first, or do you write the lyrics first?
I'll be honest with you. When I hear the songs, I feel an emotion, and from the emotion I feel from the music, I'll be like, "This song reminds me of this," and then I'll literally just kind of like blank out and write to the music, and then I'll like look at it and be like, "Oh, blah, blah. Yeah, that's kind of cool," or I'll erase it and I'll like think about it again, and I'll go blah, 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 blah. Because like I'll be honest with you, bro, and take it for what it is. I have not been writing any of my things recently. The isness has been writing everything for me.
Yeah.
And I will not take credit for things I know not of. And all I can tell you is these things that are coming to me are not of my mind and not of my
It's
wisdom.
from a higher source.
consciousness.
Yeah.
This entire EP that Ryan and I are putting together, it's literally like I'll be in bed at midnight.
Yeah.
And I'll get hit with something and have to get out of bed and go record it so that it doesn't get forgotten.
There
Whole
have been
record.
nights at midnight he's texting me, just got out of bed, I'm writing now. And I'm like, go, flow!
You gotta strike when the iron's hot.
That's
You know what I
huge.
just realized?
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah, what?
okay, so the Omies don't know this, but our EP is me and Nick, Twice Born. By the way, haven't even mentioned this part. Darko is so visionary. The audience doesn't know this, but you're two guys. It's a duo.
It's me and Josh.
It's because of that Nick and I are doing a duo. Like, that's the crazy thing. Like,
It was very much a feeling like if these guys can do it and make it sound that dope,
then we can do
we
it.
can do it.
You're
Yeah.
damn right. Well, you can.
And here we
So
are.
cool.
It's like,
it's
what's stopping
empowering.
you?
It's empowering.
it's empowering. It's unique.
Because you see somebody doing that, breaking the mold, breaking the rules, and saying, we're going to make dope fucking music, just the two of us, and seeing you empowering yourself that way and being successful and doing it, it was very much like a moment of self-empowerment.
True.
Like, we can empower ourselves
We can
too.
do this. Yeah.
I was about to say, now, what will you will into the universe?
Oh,
what will you
yeah.
will into it through your magic, through your music? Because say it as you want, bro. Music can be seen as a spell because over that spell is words. Through those words comes repetition, and your audience is remembering that. And it's like your message means more. Your message means millions. Your message is ever expanding.
It's
Especially
priceless.
think about the Beatles. I don't give a fuck about the Beatles, but that music is still relevant, and you hear those songs, you're like, what a hippie, but goddamn was he right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like they're eternal, they're forever, and it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you can do that with your music. It's
Yeah.
up to you how you want to pitch that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's everybody has their own way of painting the picture, because the cool thing about pictures, you can look at it from another way and be like, oh fuck, look at that dog. It's like, oh, I didn't see it from that angle. That's what art is amazing, because it's truly the most subjective, or is it subjective? I guess it is subjective.
I think it is.
I think so.
You know,
It
beauty,
hits
beauty's
everyone's
in the
soul
eye of the
different.
beholder.
Truly.
So yeah, I think so.
Because anything can be seen from anything, bro. And you know,
Yeah, I fully believe that. Like art is it is almost like art is created by the connection that the viewer makes with it, or the observer makes with it. It's like, you know, honestly, I think all artists are psychic.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I fully believe that.
Yo, there's like, remember, we've talked about this on the show. Like, the whole right brain people, that's the artistic side, are the ones who tend to even see the phenomenon in the first place. It's like a higher level of spiritual awareness or spiritual perception. And the left brain is the pure logical, mathematical, scientific, blah, blah, blah. You know, crazy. I forgot what I was going to say, but it was, oh, I remember. We had our EP. And by the way, Twice Born is a triple pun. It's reincarnation. It's the story of
Dionysus.
the reincarnated son of Zeus. We're a duo, but also, what was the third one again?
That was it. You just said all three.
Did I?
We're a duo. It's
The
reincarnation.
twice born son
and
of
it's-
Zeus, reincarnation, and we're a duo. Okay.
Yeah.
We're having a 6-track EP come out, and obviously because Nick is Greek, and we just thought it was really fucking cool and artsy anyway, every song has a crystal, and there's going to be a Greek name for the crystal.
Yeah, each track.
And the
is-
track that we wanted Tom to be on is called Opsianos, which is what?
Obsidian.
Obsidian. Motherfucker has obsidian gauges. He shows up with obsidian. These are crystal gauges, bro. They're fucking obsidian stones.
That's pretty wild. When you said that in the cafe, I was like,
It's Opsianos. He has to be on it.
I took a mental note. I was like, that's crazy.
And then when we were eating at the Crepes place this morning, you were sitting beside me and you were talking to Nick and Casey. I literally tapped your neck. I said, "What's that?" He's got an amethystos tattoo on his neck. You know,
Which
it's
is
crazy.
another-
it's like this
song on the
magical
EP.
magical being just showed up. He's like, "Hey, we're homies now." I forgot to say that when we talked on the phone for like 5 minutes that first night. He goes, "You know what? I fuck with you," and I was like, "It's crazy,
And look,
man."
he's crystal dripping with us too.
Yeah, well, I bought him that as a gift. Show it off. Yeah, I was gonna do that at the end, but we can do it now. Crystal drip report. Tom,
crystal dripping.
you got to show him the concealed carry though, bro.
Oh, the
The
concealed
concealed
carry.
carry.
Stay strapped. You know what it is.
We all
dog.
stay
Yeah,
strapped.
we
up
stay
in here.
strapped, yeah.
I stay strapped. You know what it is.
You
dog.
know it.
So, you got any more steam in you? We're at an hour, so this is a
Bro, as long as you want me to go. I'm bro. You forget you've opened the fucking Pandora's box.
You know what? I would love to. Would it be cool to talk about the project that you're talking about with us? Is it the podcast, potentially getting into podcasting?
I'll talk about whatever you want me to talk about. Just segue me in.
Yeah. Okay. I'm really interested to know what kind of like your ideas are, or what made you want to do that. Like, I want to know your vision. You seem. I mean, it's no secret seeing the art that you produce. You're a visionary.
He's got the eye for and the ear for what's good. What's sexy.
And
what's tasteful.
To be honest, in this kind of stuff, that's the it factor.
Yeah.
That's really, and also the gift of gab, which I also believe you have totally. But yeah, I wanna hear your thoughts about like what you plan, or what inspired you to do that, or that kind of stuff.
Well, realistically, everywhere I go, you can literally ask my lady. Everywhere I go, there's somebody I engage with in conversation, even if it's for like a moment. Always trying to touch somebody's soul, no matter what it is, because like it's like my little thing I do when I go. I'm like, who can I help today? And it's like, even if it's like not I'm like, who can I help today? It's like, man, I'm gonna see if I can pour into someone's cup today, because it used to be, I'm awake, fuck. But now I'm excited. I'm excited to get up nowadays. I'm excited. Like, I get up and I'm like, all right, here we go. Day 3,400. And I'm wide awake. And I feel like I want to give that same energy to people. And I want people to feel that same feeling. Because, dude, you're talking to Lord fucking Darkness over here, dog. The way I used to write was so dark and so bummy and so, well, that's it, without being like,
Did that just like come out of you, or did you have to put yourself in that headspace?
Easy, because dude, I've
It
been
came out.
suffering my whole life, and whatever form of suffering everybody suffers because we all do it. There's no like mine's greater. It's
For sure.
everybody
Yeah,
suffers.
exactly.
For
Yeah,
sure.
suffering is suffering.
Yep.
It
Suffering
sucks.
is suffering.
It sucks, and it's my whole life I didn't realize it was truly suffering because it was conditioning. Whether it was XYZ for my family,
Yeah.
being touched when I was younger, and it was like, that's,
Hey, you know what? Big props for you to admit that to people out there.
maybe
That
here's
takes incredible strength.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like spilled milk. Am I gonna be fucking crying that it happened to me? I'm like, well, it happened. Now when I have kids and they're gonna be well versed on what not to do around certain people, and that's not because, bro, our parents didn't teach us the way we probably should have been told. And look, that's no fucking to the parents. That's
Sure. It's
because,
more
like,
a societal thing.
Yeah.
that's how they're erased.
Yeah, and also like that's how you reconcile with your trauma is by getting it out.
Yeah.
You get it out, and that's when you can begin to heal and learn, and so yeah, that's big of you to
That's
talk about
that takes incredible strength for him to say that. What he just said is like, y'all, this dude's a motherfucking light warrior right here.
Damn right.
This is a man that I believe if you put a sword in his hand, he's gonna go to battle.
would.
He's gonna win.
I would.
He needs
and I
to,
will.
and that's why it's important for you to be always conscious of where your energy goes, because your energy is so powerful, bro. For the wrong side, it could do incredibly bad. But I believe you're destined to,
well, dude,
be on the side of light.
It's like Lord of the Rings. Gandalf is like, don't give me that ring, Frodo.
Yeah.
You don't know what'll happen if you give me that ring. It's like, yeah, you're like a vector. You're like a vessel. We as a whole, like people who are psychic or spiritual or whatever. It's like it's a responsibility.
Yeah.
I think it's a responsibility.
Great power.
Yeah, comes great responsibility.
Yep.
Shout out Spidey,
Shout
the
out
best
Spidey.
superhero of all time, and I don't give a fuck what any of you say about it.
Tobey
I'll keep my
Maguire
mouth
era.
shut.
Yeah.
Maguire.
Facts,
You know, I think
facts.
that's fair. He probably is probably the coolest.
It's iconic.
Yeah, so
It's iconic.
he might not be like my number one favorite, but he's top three.
There's
Don't tell
three
me
of them.
you're
have
fucking
Batman,
Andrew
Superman.
Garfield.
No.
I thought you were
Spider-Man,
talking about
Batman, and Superman.
I thought you were talking about the actor.
No, I'm sorry.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah,
No.
yeah, okay.
I was saying character. Like
I
he
was about to say,
probably
come on,
is
bro,
the
what the
best.
fuck?
You know, I'm reconciling with that now. It's just because something's not like my favorite or I'm not drawn to it doesn't mean it can't be the best. Or like
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like
No,
yeah, Spider-Man's probably the
Yeah,
best.
I used to feel that way too. But do you? Were you ever into superheroes?
Dude, yeah. Though I'm surprised I don't have a Spider-Man tattoo.
Is that your fave?
Favorite.
Hey,
Favorite.
let's go, dude.
Spider-Man's lit.
She'll
man.
tell you. I'm like, I want to be Spider-Man so bad. Like, if I could die and reincarnate, even with the woes of Spider-Man, give it to me.
Oh, yo, how about this?
Give it to me.
Give
How
him
about
here.
this?
don't
Oh,
give a
you know
fuck.
what? By the way, that's the thing I respect the most about Spider-Man. He's truly the first superhero that didn't have a good life.
He suffered.
His life sucked.
suffered.
Constantly suffering.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a kid and his life was
And
terrible.
he overcomes it all.
Exactly. And he's a beacon of positivity, even though his life is shitty. Everything bad.
Yeah.
Everything that happens to him is
It's
bad.
just Murphy's
Everything.
Law, yeah.
Everyone he loves dies.
He's poor.
He's poor. Everyone hates him. Literally everyone hates him because J. Jonah Jameson tells them to hate him. Anyway,
Man, there's really just a bigger story in everything. You look at
there
everything, you're
is.
like,
Yeah.
Oh, you know
That's
what?
that's why we talk pop
Yeah.
culture, because it can be understood on that level.
I was gonna tell you earlier when you were talking about like the message through lyrics. In like theosophy and like a lot of these ancient religions, ancient thought patterns, they say that like that's the way to get the true like esoteric truth across is to put it in art.
Yeah.
It's
I
like
agree.
you could put it in a book and somebody, just like flip through and read it or whatever, but you could condense that and put it into a song and now you have multiple factors. It's going to resonate with that person in many ways. Here's a funny Spider-Man story though.
I'm scared.
For my graduation, when I graduated, we went to New York City, and that was like what I wanted to do or whatever. So we went for like a few days or whatever. And we went to see the Spider-Man on Broadway play, which was so cool. It was amazing. And when we got out, we were going to go walk to the Hard Rock Cafe. And me and Casey were walking in front of my parents. And I went to walk across the street. And a car came screeching by and would have hit me. And this is 100% real. We're in Times Square. That car would have hit me. And some chubby guy in a Spider-Man suit with a fanny pack stopped me from walking out into the street. And it was like, stop. And I was like, Spider-Man literally just saved my life in New York City.
After you watched him sing.
After I just watched a Broadway
Yo, that's
play.
wild when you explain it like that.
It's insane.
You told me
man.
that story many years ago, like
Yeah.
when it happened. I was like, oh man, that's hilarious. But now it's like, no. It's not just hilarious.
Yeah.
The universe arranged itself for Spider-Man to save you
In New York
Times
City.
Square.
In New York City, in
that's
Times
wild,
Square.
bro.
Like,
Yeah.
it was.
It's a fucking illusion, and it's just like, flip the switch. Nick's about to get saved by his favorite superhero. Tom Barber's going to manifest the thing he always wanted to secretly get into podcasts and wake people up. Now he's going on the one to do it. Ryan gets to meet Darko. It's just like this switch just keeps getting flipped, and this reality just scrambles around and makes shit happen.
Yeah.
It's a spiritual simulation.
It's funny.
It's like it
Life
pranks
is
you.
fucking hilarious, bro.
I want to ask you a question, and this can be kind of like our. You don't have to like rush on this, but I'm just saying we'll close after this because I gotta pee really bad.
Me too.
And we're past an hour. But take your time with this. Just imagine, just visualize, everybody on the planet pretend everybody on the planet someday will hear this episode, every soul that crosses into this realm. If you had one shot right now sitting on this couch to reach every soul on the planet and tell them what you think is the most important thing for them to hear, to wake up or to reach a higher level of consciousness or to, be broken from the illusion, what would you say? What would you share to every soul on the planet if you could?
It has nothing to do with your surroundings. It has nothing to do with anything physical. I think realistically, it's like, okay, if you feel a certain thing, do you want to feel that certain thing forever? Just like, okay, put it even better. Emotion is a visitor, and every emotion, look, they come and they go. Just like you have a great friend, a best friend. Is your best friend who live in your house without paying rent? No, they're not gonna live in your house without paying your rent. So say you're having that bad moment, because it's not a bad day. You have that bad moment. Are you gonna allow that emotion to embody your entire day? So they are living there that entire day. So you chose to waste that day being in that low vibration. Because look, how easy is it to be like, fuck it all. It's so easy.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
literally talking to somebody who made a living out of it.
Yeah.
But
No, 1,000%.
the best thing I could say is emotion is a visitor, and you keep the
Wow.
visitors. You keep the visitors around you like.
That was
love-
profound as fuck right there. That's a quote card.
Yeah, I love that.
Emotion is a visitor. It just comes from somewhere.
I think
There for a second.
I think so many people think that they are their emotions.
Me too. I used to think that too.
Yeah.
This is the way I am because of that. No.
I'm angry. Yeah.
You're stubborn and you won't break out of it because you love feeling that. And guess what? Basking in something just like the sun is brilliant. When you can be like, I'm this. Well, good for you, motherfucker. But don't you not want to get sunburned sitting there for too
Yeah.
long? It's like, yeah, visit it and leave. Too much of anything is bad. Too much water will fucking drown you. Too much porn will make you be fucking, you're a nutcase. You be jerking a million times a day. It's like, dude, too much of anything. Just fucking chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking chill. Life's fun, baby.
It
It's
is.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it really is. That's profound.
It's
as
profound.
Fuck, dude. Emotion
He's
is
got
a
the gift,
visitor.
bro. He's got the gift.
Have you said that before?
I'm in conversation with him, I think.
That's
So I
profound.
asked Duncan Trussell the exact same question. Y'all tell him if I'm making this up. You know what his answer was? Don't vape.
It was literally his answer. He was like, "Don't vape," and that was after he told us that he was addicted to vaping.
That man's hilarious.
Yeah,
that was fucking hysterical.
He's funny as shit.
Even in jest, there's truth, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. No, I totally should not be vaping.
Yeah.
I've got my head on quitting, but it's like,
Vegetable glycerin.
yeah.
Vegetable
Yeah, you were telling me
poupian.
about that for sure. I've quit before, and then it's like, what's the harm? What's the harm? Anyway, point being, Tom.
No, take that back. That's not a good sign.
Dude, this has been an incredible episode. This is just like a dream come true.
Totally.
All jokes aside,
For sure.
I want the Omies to understand that if you viewed this episode today, not only, was it sick as fuck, but this is yet another smoking gun evidence that this crew, these crystal boys running the meta documentary of the Bledsoe story breaking to the world and being seen by millions and millions and which it already has, but millions and millions all around who will get a chance to hear the truth. These boys are showing you smoking gun evidence on their heroic journey, our heroic journey, leveling up this podcast to reach humanity. Boom, manifested this. Boom, manifested that. Boom, manifested Tom. Boom, manifested Tripoli. This is just smoking gun right here. This fella sitting here is evidence that if you believe in yourself, if you believe in a higher power, if you believe that you are an infinite being that never truly dies, and that you are a fractal piece of the infinite eternal consciousness. And because of that, through your thoughts, through your emotions, through your words, and through your actions, you can change this consciousness field around you to supply you with what you need to follow your destiny. This man sitting on this couch is smoking gun proof, and vice versa, because you manifested me. You told me that.
Well,
I'm not putting words in your mouth.
Straight up.
I'm not putting words in your mouth.
I'd correct you if it was
like
any different.
This occasion right now should be a fire under your ass at home to say, you know what? There's got to be a higher power.
And
gotta
whatever
be.
it is, I'm gonna fucking try to figure it out, right?
I'm gonna try to figure it out. And you know what? Apparently it loves us if we believe hard enough, And that doesn't mean you can say, I want to meet Miley Cyrus and she'll show up. Like I genuinely believe I needed this man in my life.
There's need and there's want.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why, like, I totally claim what is yours. Don't say it would be so great. Be like, you know what? I'm ready to receive. I'm ready.
I'm
my
ready to
blessings.
receive what I need.
Yes, I'm ready for what I am ready to whatever the fuck.
That's the difference between black magic and white magic. White magic is I'm grateful for what I have, and what I have is what I need. Black magic is I want millions, I want fame, I want success. Get it right. Get it right.
Get it right.
Be
Get it
grateful
tight.
for what you have. What you have is what you need. Anyway, I've said what I need to say. Tom, is there anything you want to say? And this will not be your last time on the show, so keep that in mind.
Chelsea Grin's got a record coming out.
When?
Not so yet when, but we have one coming out. But August we're gonna release a single.
Really?
Depending if what time this airs. I mean, yeah, August we'll have a single. But if you're not,
This episode will come out in August.
okay, so yeah, we
It'll
gotta.
be maybe like 3 weeks from today.
Yeah.
You know, they won't know. the
Probably
difference.
August 17th, maybe.
Okay.
If that was the date, maybe.
Check out Darko. Check out Chelsea Grin. Also, if you want to learn how to scream, this man could teach you how to do
Oh yeah,
it.
that's a good point. If there's that's what we should open the floor for. If there's anything you want to plug, your socials, drop a line for vocal guest spots, vocal lessons, all that shit. Go ahead and plug it so that it's always there.
You can just follow me on my Instagram, TomTomGrin@gmail. You can just follow me on my Instagram. It's just TomTomGrin. My email is TomTomGrin@gmail.com. Grin. I'm fucking this up right now.
It's okay. Yeah.
You can follow me on my Instagram. It's TomTomGrin. Very simple. Very lazy.
We'll post it in the episode.
Oh yeah, we could drop the.
We'll
link.
definitely drop it.
I'm not really one for like boosting my social shit because it's like you're gonna see it one way or another, motherfucker. So
Yeah, but you know
Let's get
what,
ready.
man? You've got a job, and you know that job is like being one of, in my opinion, the dopest screamer on the planet, or metal vocalist, or whatever you fancy.
I'll take that.
And you know, part of that job is you give vocal lessons and you do guest tracks on songs. So that's, you know, it's not to like gas you up and anything, but there might be people out there listening who say, "Damn, I want a lesson."
We got a lot of metal fans.
Yeah.
A lot of metal fans listen to the show for sure.
Absolutely.
We talk to them all the time.
Yeah.
Well, I can't wait for until the day where it won't be just screaming that I'll be able to help people with. I want to be able to.
Tom, you
talk to
just
people.
started that right
Yeah.
now. This is it. I'm telling you, this is the beginning of your journey of, you are awake, but you just begun your journey of truly awakening others.
I love that. Trust me, bro. I'm
promise
fucking
you, bro.
here for that shit.
Hey, I got you, bro. All right.
yeah.
Now we have a tradition to close out the show. Alex, you want to say a word on this episode?
I mean, I have, but I appreciate the offer. I'm good.
Okay. You just look so good over there, man.
Gotta get a camera on this man.
Yeah, we've got to get a camera on this.
We got
man.
to.
It's killing me.
Yeah.
Start watching on YouTube. Maybe we'll.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Maybe
watch,
we'll get
Yeah, that's
watch on
true, that's
YouTube.
true.
We put the videos on YouTube, so
Yeah,
go over there if you want to see.
If you guys want to see our mug, that's cool. But you know, you want to see Alex's mug, actually watch on YouTube, and then we'll justify buying another camera. At the time being, though, you know, things are great. I'm not complaining.
Hey, yeah. Don't let me tell you what to do.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm just fucking with you. All right, we have a tradition, Tom. So the way we close out every single episode is we give them a bye, guys. So you got to join in with us.
Okay.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Bye, guys.
Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more, check out our other videos.
And before you go, don't forget to subscribe. See you next week. Peace.